So, Neighbors 2 Sorority Rising is the sequel, of course, to the 2014 film Neighbors, and once again stars Zac Efron and Seth Rogen. And the plot this time is a new sorority group moves in next door to the house, and the neighbors, however, are going through an escrow, 30-day escrow, to sell their house. Otherwise, they will own two houses. So, in order to stop that from happening, they need Zac Efron's help to speed up the process of getting the sorority sisters out of their house, pretty much. But things take a turn for the worse beforehand because he's actually a part of said sorority and he actually helped form them. But things happen and he switches sides. And then the fun begins. This movie, I like this movie, but the first one is the better one because this movie is funny, but it's not as funny as the first one. Not as funny as I wanted it to be. Not as funny as I thought it should have been. But it still had the potential of being a great movie, and it still lived up. It's still a great movie. It is still a fun, entertaining watch. The chemistry between Seth Rogen and Zac Efron is still there. Um, Rose Byrne's character is back in this movie as well, and she does good for what she is giving. Um, the chemistry between her and Rogen are still there. I still like them as a couple. They're still funny and they're still quirky and everything like that. But I felt it could have been stronger. There's a lot of things that could have been stronger between the two. But it wasn't a waste of my time to look at them do crazy stuff again. And of course, Dave Franco's back in here, thank goodness, because I was wondering, like, is he going to show up too? Or did they get rid of Dave Franco completely? They did not. He's still in the movie. So that's even much a given because Dave Franco was obviously my favorite part of the first one. And this one, he's getting married to another dude. So this is pretty much we find out that he's gay in the movie. So that's kind of hilarious because he didn't tell Efron that, but he told his other friend that, and he kind of feels hurt about that. Their friendship kind of wavers a little bit because of that, and yeah, they basically kick Efron out of the house, which is the reason why he's created this new sorority in the first place. But then when that goes awry, then he has to fight against that sorority. So Efron has a pretty tough task at hand in this movie. Acting in the movie is solid. I love the acting in this movie. Everybody's back, so the acting is top notch. Like I said, the comedy is hit and miss, but it does still work in the spots that it needs to work, which is good. So it's not just a dry up movie trying to be a comedy, but it's actually a drama. It's still a comedy. There are still some laugh out loud moments that I've had in this movie, so I can give that to this movie in a nutshell. First movie is still the stronger movie, and I will stand by that because I will give Neighbors 2 a B. Still an entertaining little romp. I just wish it would have been just a tad bit better than the first movie. But anyways, guys, let me know what you guys think about Neighbors 2 down below. Did you like it? Did you not like it?